All right. Well, welcome to this video about high school week of camp 2025. I am here with Daniel and Eddie, the two deans, the head honchos, the program directors of our camp for high school week this year. So, guys, welcome to the video. Glad that you have an opportunity to speak to either campers or their parents. Just wanting to hear a little bit more. So, tell us who you are, where you're from, and why you're doing this here.
My name's Eddie Otto. I do youth ministry down in Murray, Iowa. Little town, but I love it. That is why I do this. I love youth ministry. I love being able to talk with you high schoolers, especially. So excited for our camp this year. I cannot wait. The theme is crisis. We're going to take a look at some of David's life and some of the crises that he had to maneuver. And I think it's very applicable to our lives today.
Hi, my name is Daniel Langley. I am the youth and worship pastor over in Atlantic, Iowa. Um, this year, with going over crisis and David and going through a lot of the stories that some of them maybe we're more familiar with, some of them maybe we're not as familiar with, that we don't always get to hear in Sunday school. But we're just taking a very hard look at the life of David and a lot of those crises that he went through. We can relate to today, and teenagers today have a whole lot to deal with. They have more on their plate than any other teenager in any generation in history. They have so much to deal with and so much responsibility and so much to think about. And I think that the life of David is just such a great look to compare that to what they're going through today, and how we can look at that life of David and we can look at how he was a man after God's own heart. And as a teenager in 2025, you can be someone after God's own heart too, just like he was, by learning through his experiences and through his stories.
Awesome. Well, I think we've got a great week lined up. We got people from Ozark Christian College. We got some of the teams from the Christian campus houses and the Christian campus programs on colleges coming to visit us. And also just a bunch of return. You guys, these guys have been doing this for how many years now? Do you know that you've been either in this role, or is this your number four?
This is my number four, I think.
Yeah,
Eddie, you've done it longer, right?
1 year longer.
1 year longer. There you go.
Me and
Yep.
Tyler Van Way did it 1 year, and then we brought Daniel on.
Yeah.
Yep. 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 So yeah. So these guys are pros at this point. But no, they do a great job. We're excited to have them at this week specifically. Let's stop here for a second.
I know a couple things I'll say for Eddie, because I know he's super excited about a few of the special games and events we got going on. I know I'm super excited for, I'm doing worship again this year, and I've been doing that for the past couple of years. So I always love doing worship at camp, and I love just getting to just be in that moment with all of the teenagers. They can be a little bit more rowdy than the adults I get on Sunday mornings. And then we can get a little bit sillier, a little bit more into it. So it's super fun. I always love doing that. And same thing with like campfire, and just getting to be part of that and getting to kind of share that with everyone. So is just a really, really cool thing that I love to get to do. And I love as a big part of camp. So that'd be something really special that I feel like we do every year. That our worship's just always really good at high school week, I feel like.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. You guys do a good job. And I think you've got some new people coming from your church and stuff like
Do.
that.
It's going to be several people on my worship team.
Cool.
So we're all used to playing with each other, and we got our own language. So it's going to be super cool. Faith's going to come, and she's going to bring the boys, and probably going to help with worship
Cool.
when she can. So
Yeah.
that'll also be super fun. I
Yeah.
might have even some other people. I might bring the electric to camp this year
Nice.
and rock out
Nice.
just a little bit.
Nice.
That might be in the cards. So it'll be super fun.
Eddie, is there anything you want to highlight beyond that?
So I was thinking about this earlier, just some things that I'm really excited about. Yes, I'm really excited. We got some game opportunities and some stuff that we haven't done before. If we can pull it off, would be really cool. But I think the most special thing that I am excited about is we have another opportunity to provide students with an experience. I feel like students are plugged in so many other areas, and not all of them are bad outside of camp. But I would say most of them are distracting. So we have the opportunity to allow them an experience where they get to plug in and be just surrounded by Christians and folks that are going to point them towards Jesus. So I'm really excited just for another chance to do that. And as we walk through the life of David, I think it lends itself to a lot of really great stuff that they can apply to their lives. And they're all at that age where they need to be challenged. And me and Daniel have, the past 3 years we've done this. That's kind of been something that was kind of starting to weave its way in there. We want to challenge these students in a way that makes them think about their faith and ultimately to grow. So just excited for another week that we get to do that.
Absolutely. All right, so this year again, as with many of the years before, we have a lot of our camp staples in mind. We have maybe some new ways to do some things. We got a new activity out on the pond that we're really excited for. A new water trampoline that's going to be out there. I think that you two need to have a competition to see who can stay up on the longest on the log roll. 0.5 seconds, 0.6 seconds, whatever it might
Oh,
be.
I'm absolutely.
Yeah, I think
Oh,
it'll be
yeah.
great. But no, we
I
got
think I'm gonna lose that instantly, but I'll give it a try.
yeah, but you give it a try. No, we've got some of the old things that are camp classics, the late night glow in the dark activities all lining up. But we got some other things under our sleeve we're working on here. So it's going to be a great time at high school week. Thanks for tuning into this video. If you've made it this long, we sure appreciate it. We look forward to seeing you at camp, and that'll be very soon. So you guys have a good one. We'll see you.